welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing a TBR, which is a video I haven't done in so long. A lot of you guys were asking, where have my book videos been? I went into the biggest reading slump of my life. Like, I just have not read, and I don't understand why. I think I've been searching kind of for a perfect book and I haven't found one, and I've really put reading on a back burner, which I feel terrible about, not only for myself, but just because you guys love seeing these videos. So I decided to do a TBR because I found some books and I'm going on vacation, and I feel like vacation is the perfect time for me to like unwind. I've been working about 6 days a week recently, so this will be the perfect time for me to kind of just give myself 10 days to just catch up on reading, and I have 2 4-hour plus plane rides, so it's gonna be a perfect time. So let's just get right into it. So the first book is a book I was gifted by an author. So this is called Finding London by Ellie Wade, and before we go anywhere, let's just talk about this cover. Oh my goodness, when I received this I was so excited. Look at, it's like this very suede feeling cover, and it's just awesome. So this is a romance that takes place in London, which is awesome because, I don't know, I feel like London and New York are my 2 favorite settings for books. I don't know, I just feel like they're very fast-paced, kind of interesting cities to think about, and it's about a girl named Loic Berkeley, and so she has everything she's ever wanted, and she runs into this guy and she meets him and they fall in love, and it's talking about heartbreak and all these kinds of things, and I feel like this is the perfect kind of summer beach like read. So this is going to be the first book in the series. It is 295 pages. Aw, and she wrote a little note. Thank you for reading. I hope you love Loic in London. XO Ellie Wade. That's so cute. She's also written other books in the back here, so I don't know, I've never read any of her other books, but I'm really excited to read this one, so I'll tell you guys how it goes. The next one is a book I have actually already started reading. This is called The Best American Non-Required Reading of 2015. So this is a compilation of short stories. So I've already read a few so far that I absolutely loved. So a group of high school students gets together with a Stanford professor for a year and read through as many articles and short stories as they possibly can and pick out their favorites. They each get to pick out their favorites, and they talk about why they picked it. And I heard that this one hasn't been the best years, but I was really excited to read it, and so far one of my favorites has been this one called Where Areas. I know you totally can't see it, but it talks about how these 3 women sent out kind of these body outlines to women. You totally can't see that, but it's basically just an outline of a woman, and they ask them to label the areas however they like. And so it really shows you how each woman is really different, and what so this woman talks about, I'm obsessed with cleaning my ears. So she pointed an arrow to the ears and said, when I was small, my mom used to roll a small bubble of cotton onto a matchstick and clean my ears with it. And so, you know, that's something that I would never even think of, you know. And some people talked about, you know, you could see they had like issues with their body, and it was just a very interesting short story. And I really like this because I feel like it's like a long book, but it's a lot of different perspectives on things. The next book, I think I actually mentioned in another TBR, but I haven't read it still. It is Daniel Silva's The English Spy. Like I said, love London as a setting for books. And this is talking about, I think it's supposed to be kind of like a Sherlock Holmes-esque book, but it talks about how someone in the British royal family, a bomb goes off in their yacht, and so they bring the character in from this book to investigate it. And I don't know, I love mystery books, love the idea of London as a setting in a book, so I thought it would be an interesting one. Plus it's super long, so I think it'll give me a pretty big challenge, but the writing's not too small, so we'll see how this goes. And then the next book is Sandra Brown's Lethal. This is talking about a man who he's accused of murdering 7 people, and he ends up in someone's yard. And I don't know, I think this cover is really cool. The canoe with the blood on it, and I got this at a used book sale for super cheap, and it just talks about people investigating, but she finds out someone can't be trusted, and you know, the typical kind of murder mystery type thing. So I don't know, I've never read any of Sandra Brown's books, but I've heard about her, and people have said she's really good, so we'll try it. The final book is Stardust by Joseph Cannon. This is a set in 1945 in Hollywood, where this guy comes back. He's coming back from like war-torn Europe, and he comes back to find Hollywood in shambles, and he basically, honestly, I don't totally remember this one. Oh, he talks about politics and dreams are colliding as communist witch hunts render the biggest stars and star makers vulnerable. So it's talking about obviously the communism part of 1945. So this seemed pretty interesting too. I've never read anything of Joseph Cannon's before, but I like the idea of 1945. I really like the music from that time setting. I like a lot of the, you know, the movies and the artwork and the people that came out of that time and those kinds of things. So I think I'll probably be pretty interested in this one. So that is my August TBR. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it that big thumbs up, and I will see you back here